Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Century Countess. In today's video, we got more doll videos for you this Friday. I thought I wasn't going to be doing one because I just uploaded the other one earlier this week, which was the doll reroute. So I decided, you know what? There was a change of plans this Friday. They were moved Saturday. I need to at least do at least an extra video and might as well set it up for Friday. So I thought, well, I haven't done a doll sharing video in a while, and I have some new dolls I'd like to share. So without further ado, let's get started. So let me move some of these ladies out of the way. Let's see. And I'd like to begin with this one. This is my first original vintage Barbie. She's in an original Enchanted Evening outfit. Her shoes are also, hold on, see it, there we go. Her shoes are also vintage, but not part of the outfit, but they're very similar to the original. And obviously, this is not her original stand. This is a recycled stand from a Chinese Empress Barbie that I'm using right now for her until I can get some better looking stands. So yeah, this is her, and she was restored. She was a hot mess. She was a hot mess. I mean, literally, she was a mess. Her hair was not right. She had a huge case of split neck piece, splits in her neck. Her makeup was faded, so I just restored her, and I did do a little bit of a nail job on her. So she's good as new, as best as I can get her. And then, yeah, this is her little ponytail that's also been restored. Now, according to the description, including the scripture on her booty, because the vintage Barbies had scriptures on their booty, which was I think, a sign of originality, like these, to show that these were the original, because the new ones, they're more on their mid backs, was said Barbie Midge. And so I guess this is like a Midge Barbie, so it looks like Barbie, but it's Midge or something. I don't know. But to me, it's basically a Barbie. It looks like a Barbie because Midge's face sculpt is much different. And speaking of Midge, I also have here an original Midge doll, and her hair is in excellent condition. Literally, it obviously whoever had this doll didn't really touch her, so her hair was quite preserved. There was no restoration to this doll at all. She just came as is. She did come nude, so I built her this dress. I made this dress from this lace and white bit here came from an old Barbie wedding dress that was falling apart. So I just took the collar off and put it on here. And then this dress was made from vintage fabric. The little cuffs also came from the old wedding dress. And then the shoes were a bonus from a McKillman doll box. They were, I guess they were an extra bonus, but they didn't fit the McKillman doll. So I thought, you know what? Let's see if they fit vintage Midge or vintage Barbie, and they did. So she's got shoes, so she's fully complete. I also added this belt. It came from a Disney, I can't think of his name right now, a Disney Prince doll, but I thought, this dress needs some decor to it, so I thought a little belt would look cute. So that's Midge. Now, the reason why I wanted the Midge doll, because some people are like, I don't really like the original Midge because of her face, but I chose it because it has a form of innocence. And also, my mother, when she was a little girl, she didn't really care for Barbie. She preferred Midge, so I wanted to get a Midge doll as homage to my mother. So that's why I have a Midge. And plus, she's Barbie's sidekick. You can't. It's like Lucy and Ethel, Velma Louise, the Golden Girls. You gotta have the sidekicks. You gotta have the trio. You gotta have the pair. Now, let's see. Now, this lady coming up, this is Candy Chyna doll. Now, she's from McKelman, And she's so beautiful. She's fully complete, you know, shoes and all. She's got her little tag, and then this is her box. This is her box here. And then here's the side. Just details about the doll. I'm not going to read all of it, but I will read the back. And then let me show you the other bit. You know, there's a phone number, I guess, to order. I don't know if you can still order McKelman dolls, but I never tried this number, and I'm kind of afraid to because you never know. So, yeah. And then this is the part I'll read to you. So, Susie Wong, move over. Our newest candy girl, hold on. Our newest candy girl, oh, our newest candy girl is the Chyna doll looking over the terrace of her Hong Kong penthouse apartment. She can't help but be noticed. She's above all the rest. Where did she get that dress? If the new oriental sheath with a teal zipper designed by English designer Helena Hamilton, and her makeup could only be created by fashion artist McKelman. Her raven hair and ruby lips are accented by golden starburst earrings. What a beautiful fashion candy Chyna doll. Limited edition of 3,000. So I got a story about this doll. So during production, they actually ran out of this blue teal fabric. So they replaced it with a red, and I'm working on getting the red. So there is a lot of the dolls with the red dress and less of the one in the blue dress. So basically, 3,000 sold. All 3,000 did not have this dress. So they had to come up with an alternative, which was a red brocade dress. Very similar. It was similar to this, but it was red with brocade. So this, if ever you see one, I would grab it because basically it's the gold baseball cards of dolls. I mean, it's a rare edition. Now, unfortunately, she did come open, and from what I saw from the red doll, because the red doll that I saw online, she wasn't open, so she had like one of those, I call it the plastic bars of hair death, because basically, and you probably know what I'm talking about. They're these little plastic strips that they put in the loose doll hair, and it's supposed to protect it in the box. But when you take it out, it destroys the hair because it's basically ripping and messing the hair because they sew it in, which makes no sense. They need to, in all honesty, they need to come up with a new strategy on preserving doll hair because that's not helping, especially those who do not like keeping their dolls in a box. So this is her. She's got both her earrings. These are the earrings that they were talking about. Really beautiful. This is a close-up of her face. So that's it for her. Let me move. Right now, this is Retro Charisse. And then this is her box. You probably saw Retro Candy. This is her box. It's very similar to the Retro Candy doll. So this is the ponytail version. Now, McKelman designed this in '98 based on the vintage Barbie. They wanted to kind of do something. And this is what attracted me to the McKelman dolls in the first place because it was like, to me, the face, it was like two dolls combined in one. Kind of made me think of Jean Marshall and Barbie fused together to create this beautiful look. And it's more realistic. I mean, just look at her. I mean, she's just gorgeous. She's got a beautiful neckline. Now, this is her striped swimsuit. It's very similar to the Barbie striped swimsuit. I just added this cute little skirt here and this little drape of fabric kind of to work as a shawl. These are the shoes. This is the doll that came with the extra shoes that's on the Midge doll right now. And those ones did not fit her for some reason. So I think they were put in by mistake whenever she was manufactured. She also came in her box, but like the others, she was opened at one time. These are her glasses, very similar to the Candy Retro version doll. She has pearl earrings. She's got the beauty mark, and her, as you can see, her face is very different to the candy doll. Her face is more sharper. Yep, and that's hers. So the next one is also a McKelman. Now, I think this is the McKelman. Oh, shoot. My bad. Before we go into that, I forgot to show you the full box. So this is Charisse's full box. Very similar to the candy one in the candy video. This is the side. These are all the outfits you could probably get, but are probably hard to find now. This one, though, I've seen a lot online. Not in full completion, but I have seen it. So anyway, going back to this one. This is the McKelman. This is another McKelman doll. She is hard to get cheap. I mean, I've seen her sold for like $200, $100 something dollars. Here's a close-up of her face. I believe it's the Charisse mold. It looks very similar to the Charisse mold. Her hair is in this beautiful ponytail covered in ringlets. The ringlets are a little bit uncut because she's been in the box for so long. Now, I did some research. These buckles actually work. They're not just there for decoration. You can actually unbuckle this strap and to remove the outfit. Here are her shoes. Now, one thing I'd like to say, I do not prefer these stands anymore. They're okay for some dolls, but not okay for other dolls. And then when you do get them to stand, they kind of have that tilt look to it. It's not very straight. So I want to try to get more of these stands right here. The ones that are like this. And the ones that Barbie and Midge are on, I hate those. I call them the floaty stands because they're not arranged for any doll. I mean, you can put them on any doll and they're still floating and wobbly. So anyway, I'm going off track. So this is the new Charisse doll. I think because of her outfit, I think she was from the Victoria's Secret line. I don't know though, because this is the box that she came in and it doesn't say anything. It just says McKelman all over it. Oh, hold on. And then this is the other creator for the McKelman doll. Oh, there's a website, McKelman.com. I have to look into that. Maybe it's still around. So yeah, this is her. She also has similar earrings as the retro Charisse doll has. She's got beautiful lips, beautiful makeup. She's got her little tag. Let me here we go. McKelman, Charisse. Yeah, it is Charisse. Perfect. So yeah. Then let me see if I can put them all together. So yes, this is them. This is all of them. This is the new additions. A couple of them are a few months back, but I'm finally publishing them on display on my YouTube channel. I did put a few of them on my Instagram and talked a little bit about them, especially more about the Chyna doll candy. Because like I said, it's very interesting that, she's a rare edition of 3,000, but a super rare edition, you can get her in the blue dress because there's more red out there than there is blue. So look for that teal blue dress if you decide you want to collect her. The red one's okay as well, but if you want a super rare one that's extremely rarer than that, get the teal blue one if you can find her. So yeah, these are the new ladies of the collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to doing more projects as well as more collection sharing. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.